6:15, welcome back to KHQA this morning. It is time to check in with Ben Yount from Illinois' Watchdog.org, who joins us live via Skype this morning with the latest from the state capitol.
Good morning, Ben. What's going on over there in Springfield this morning?
Well, the countdown to the weekend begins with y'all this morning, so I'm so happy. Soon enough. Now, busy week at the Capitol. Lawmakers needed to get through a lot of business. They go home, not coming back now until after the March 18th primary. That means when some of them come back, they will be lame ducks. Lawmakers, there are a handful already who we know aren't coming back. They're just not running for re-election. Some contested primaries, both Republican and Democrat. And whenever you get people who lose in an election, that does often impact the way they vote. Lots of tough votes to come up. Certainly the budget, questions about tax increases. Not as many social questions, but all of a sudden it's a freeing thought if you don't have to face taxpayers again.
What would you say would be the scariest thing about the budget coming up? We've got this budget. It's always a scary budget time whenever you talk about Illinois. What are the biggest surprises, perhaps?
There are two numbers that stick out. One, the state is going to have $1.3 billion less to spend, but mandatory spending is going to jump almost another $1 billion. So we're looking at a $2.5 billion hole. And that's what's going to force the conversation about the tax increase. Lawmakers right now say they're planning to let the 2011 tax increases roll back, but that's going to punch a huge hole, almost $700 million in public education, which has seen huge holes punched in their budget for years. What that means for folks at home, if the state's paying less, the cost to run the school doesn't go down. It just means that you at home, through local property taxes, has to pay more. The budget is going to drive the tax discussion, and I'm not 100% sure we're going to have a full answer by May. Lawmakers are very, very worried about voters in November. A lot of talk around the Capitol. Come back in veto session after the election, or come back in January right before a new governor and new legislature is sworn in. That's when you have the full lame duck count. That's when things happen to get done. That's when the 2011 tax increase was passed. Lame duck right before a new General Assembly came in.
All right, Ben, thanks so much for joining us. For more information from Ben Yount, make sure you check him out at Illinois Watchdog.org. Have a great Friday, Ben.
Have a good weekend.